This is from my how-to series, which is all about giving you the confidence to exercise the right way and the safe way. And today I'm going to be talking to you about weight loss and my top 10 tips. Okay, so today I want to just run through some really easy little ideas that you can do which are really going to help with weight loss. You know, sometimes we just always focus on things like the nutrition and exercise, which is important, obviously, but there are other little things that can make such a big difference. So I'm just going to run through them with you now. So the first one is mix it up. Don't always do the same thing. Your body gets used to it. That's why it's really important when you're doing exercises, really change it up. At least every week, do something different. And that's one of the main reasons why in April, I think it was April the 1st, was when I decided that I was going to do like a video every day, because I wanted to make sure you had variety. It's all very well occasionally just putting up one video, but you know, you need consistency. You need to kind of keep coming back and having something new and fresh. So definitely mix it up, because when we don't and we're doing the same thing, the body gets used to it. And that's where a lot of people can hit what we call like that weight loss plateau. So that is tip one. That's really important. So tip number 2 is get toning means get burning. And I'm a big fan of, I love toning workouts, probably more than I do cardio. And for me personally, like I never ever use weights. And some people find that really strange, but for me, it's like actually if you're doing what I call multi-compound moves, that means then you're working lots of muscle groups all at once. You are using weight because you're just using your own body's resistance, your own body weight. So for me, I've always wanted to still be feminine. Like I don't want to have like a ripped six pack. I would perhaps like to have a flat pack, but not a six pack. And I don't want to get muscly or too kind of like lose a feminine shape. That's why I find personally, for me, working out just using body's resistance is really a key. And it's really good because again, you can just do it anyway. You're not having to worry about carrying around weights. And the other thing is, because I never want to bulk up, so I don't want to be doing shorter reps. I want to work on doing longer reps, and that way then you get that nice lean muscle definition. But of course, the other thing is the more toned your body is and the more active these muscle tissues are, then the more calories you're burning. So that's why it's really important. Don't forget to do things like your squats and your lunges, because they really do help with weight loss, because they just mean your body turns into a much more efficient calorie burning machine. Okay, so my next tip, which I am amazing at doing this, is fidget. Like, just keep moving. You know, I think so many of us now, our lifestyles are that we're either driving to work, we sit at a desk all day. You know, I know now for me, because I do so much writing and all my online stuff, I am now more sedentary than when I used to kind of be going out and just doing the personal training. So it is really important to keep moving, because when we sit down for a period of 20 minutes without standing up, the body starts to slow down its calorie burn. So if you think about it, sometimes we could be sat at a desk. I know when I'm doing my writing and stuff like that, I can be sat there for 3 or 4 hours without moving. So now I'm making it a real point to then kind of like I perhaps don't do it every 20 minutes, but every half an hour, just get up, have a glass of water, because what that does is, as my cats are going so crazy at the moment, when I did yesterday's video, they were attacking everything. Anyway, the point is that your body, when you're sat still, your body just thinks, well, because you're not using any energy, it's going to conserve energy. So that's where just fidget, even if you kind of like kick your legs under the table, or just get up and kind of walk around the room, just do that. Just keep moving. So that's a really good tip. That's one that, look, even sat here and fidgeting. So the next one is 5 times a week, really strictly focus on eating clean. And you know what? To be honest, once you get used to eating clean, it's so delicious that, you know, you actually don't want to eat processed food. Like, I can't remember the last time I pinged something and put it in the microwave, or didn't you stab it with a fork? I just would now find that sort of food has no flavour. And you know, when you eat clean, you feel amazing. It's so, honestly, I cannot tell you, if you haven't done it, you just need to start trying. And it's really simple. Like,
I really cannot cook. I live on my own, I'm single, so there's no need for me to ever go and cook like a big dinner. But just to kind of grill a piece of salmon, mash some sweet potato, it's so easy to do. So there really is no excuse. But then occasionally at weekends, you know what? I might think I really fancy going out for dinner with some friends and I fancy having pizza. And I'm not going to not do that, because if I've been good 5 days of the week, then doing 2 days a week where I can have a little bit of what I fancy is absolutely fine. And I think, you know, we all need a healthy balance. At the end of the day, food is the one thing that is going to be involved in your life forevermore. You're always going to be eating. We're always kind of on a diet. Like, a lot of people don't like that word diet, but really in a way, diet means it is what you consume, what you eat in a day. So you need to have a really healthy relationship with food. You need to not be scared of food, but most importantly, understand about food. Learn what there is to eat. You know, think about what your favorite foods are. You know, like, I love salmon, I love sweet potato, I love coriander, all those sort of things, and start creating your own really healthy dishes. That's so important. But you can still, because obviously the other thing that I love is chocolate, and I'm never not going to have chocolate, but it's about balance. So 5 times a week I'm very clean, and then twice a week I'm very naughty. Well, not very, but a little bit. So there we are. That's a really good thing, just to focus on doing that. And you know what? The other thing with that is it means it's completely manageable. So going back to food, another thing is be a planner, plan it. And what I suggest is once a week, go and do a super big food shop. Go and get all your staple things in, like your oats, your eggs, bananas, avocados. I always say it, people pick it up like this, but I go avocados. It's avocado, but I have to put in a D for some reason. But get all those things, like tins of chickpeas, stuff that isn't going to go off. So you know, if you're hungry, all of a sudden you can make a quick little egg white omelette, something like that. You've got ready at home, so you're not having to crave all those kind of instant food fixes, which often those are the ones that are high in sugar. Other thing to do is then plan yourself some meals. Find 3 really healthy recipes, look on Pinterest, and then this tip works with another tip, is why not get a little blackboard and put it in your kitchen and put what your 3 healthy recipes are that week. I'm trying to think what mine are. I haven't planned mine yet, but I know I'm really into pea soup at the moment. So I'm going to find how to make pea and mint soup. That's going to go on my blackboard. I'm also going to, just because I'm boring, but I love salmon, I'm going to have salmon glazed with, I'm going to learn how to kind of put some ginger on it and a little bit of soy sauce, and sweet potato mash is just a must. And then I need to think of the third one. If you've got any suggestions for my third recipe, then let me know down below. But put that on a blackboard, have it in your kitchen, and then also find out one of the major health benefits from that recipe. So for example, if you're having salmon, then you've got omega-3 in it. If you're having sweet potato, you've got vitamin E in it. Just think about those and just put them up, because then it's giving you a really healthy relationship with food, and you realize what you're eating is going to be super good for you as well. So the next one here is, when it comes to sleep, be no less than 7 hours. I know it's easier said than done, but just get into a routine. And again, this is really good to do Monday to Friday. Just say you are going to be in bed by, say, 10:30, lights out, social media, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all of it switched off. In fact, just go back to reading a book. Just clear your mind and get a really good night's sleep, because that seriously helps with weight loss. And I think I mentioned that in a video a couple of days ago, how a lack of sleep then really can play havoc on our appetite and it messes up our hormones. So really definitely try and make sure you get 7 hours. Okay, so here's another one. This is a really simple one. Like, everyone says take the stairs instead of the lift. We've heard that a million times. But when you're at home, instead of just stepping 1 stair, take 2 stairs at a time. And that's a bit like then doing a lunge. So it just makes it a bigger, more dynamic move. And if you have super long legs and smaller stairs, then you could even try 3 at a time. I actually haven't got any stairs where I live, so I can't do that. Okay, so the next one is breakfast. Breakfast is king, and get breakfast right, then you are set up for the rest of the day. And there are two reasons. One, if you have something that's really high in protein, it's just going to keep you fuller for longer. So you're not going to want to like snack on those biscuits come 11 o'clock. And the other thing is, mentally, you know that if you've had a healthy breakfast, you've started your day the right way. And I think, let's not forget how powerful the mind is. The mind can play tricks on us. So if we've had something rubbish at breakfast, then we're likely to then have something rubbish at lunchtime, and then we kind of write that day off and then don't even do a workout. So really make sure breakfast, plan it the night before, work out what you're going to have, and it just will make you feel on track for the rest of the day. Okay, so the next one is recharge those batteries. Now, it's really easy when we're feeling really tired. We just kind of want to crash on the sofa. But the best thing to do is just instantly recharge your energy levels. And you can do that without having to do a workout. You could simply do something like just a marching on the spot. Just say to yourself, you're going to do it till you've counted to 50. And that way, what you've done, you've just reboosted your energy levels. And then you're more likely to then want to do a workout. So that's just a really good quick little tip, and it could be as say marching, or you could just do kind of like high knees on. Okay, and then here's my final one. It's a really obvious one, but you know what, it really does work. You'll have heard it a million times before, but smaller bowls, smaller portions. It's so important. Remember, everything is triple large. Everything has gone insane. I mean, can stuff really get any bigger? I'm not sure. It probably can. But just go back to having the right size portions, because remember, if you eat small or if you're eating triple large, then you are quadrupling the amount of calories that you're consuming. So just get back to eating the right sizes. So I hope you found that helpful. It's just little things like that make a real difference. And then that's it really. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you found any of these tips helpful, then let me know what one you're going to is the most useful one. And yeah, I think that's it today. So if you're not already, then please do subscribe to my channel. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and then come back tomorrow, because who knows what I've got in store for you tomorrow.
And then if you want to get a little bit more inspiration, then why not check out all the before and afters and some of my amazing transformations that I've had sent in. These are real women that are just doing simple little workouts, just tweaking their lifestyle just slightly. And the thing is, they maintain these results. That's what's the really exciting thing about it. And I get so many emails just saying how now they've fallen in love with healthy living and fitness. So you can go to my website, which is LWR Fitness. I've got my shop on there with all my books and products, but then I've got the before and after photos. So if you want a little bit of inspiration and motivation, then head over there. I'll leave a link in the description box below.